What's up, traders? Welcome to another C-Space trading video. As always, welcome my subscribers, guys. Appreciate the follow along. And also, if you haven't done yet, go ahead and check out my brand new platform I have on Facebook. It's C-Space Trading Community. You can find it in the description of this video. I just got it going yesterday, and what I want to do is just kind of bring my subscribers together on one platform so we can, communicate, we can chat. I can, tell you things and teach you. Also, you could teach me. We're all in this together. I want to bring in expert traders, beginning traders, all in one platform. No BS, no spam, like a lot of your groups are on, especially on Facebook, where it's full of spam. I want to bring this community together and share ideas, share your thoughts, and hopefully we can make some money together. But just want to give you an update on SPY. As actually I just made a trade on SPY, and I'll show it here in just a minute. I was actually communicating with one of my subscribers through Instagram while I was as I was waiting for the setup, and then the setup happened, and I had to be rude for a few minutes to make the trade, but it all worked out well, and I'll kind of go over that as well. So stay tuned. So as I've been showing you, we've been trading this channel here for quite some time. We hit the all-time highs the other day, and it has really been kind of sideways ever since. And I apologize about all these lines. They're usually not here, but I just want to show you the trade I've seen today and why I made it. So this hammer's kind of when, it's kind of when I seen the reversal happen. Whenever you see a hammer at the bottom of a downtrend, the volume was high, and it could either go sideways or possibly reverse. This happened and ran all the way up to a new high. I kind of was expecting more of a push up to this channel, and it's just kind of not done that. So it's just looking like it's going to float and possibly touch this 9 EMA before it starts heading back. But it's way too early to call that. And today was just another indecisive day, but it was red, which after this many green days, you got to have red in there. Usually, every couple it reverses. So just don't worry about that. We'll just have to wait and see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow could be a stronger move down, but especially with these longer wicks at the top, every time it goes up, it seems to get pushed back down, and the wicks at the bottom are shorter. So it is a little worrisome, but too early to call. But let's dig into the hourly, and see how the day kind of went about. So today opened up, and it ran all the way up for the first couple hours, and then you had your hammer down, or your inverted hammer, or a shooting star, however you want to call it. And let's check the volume on that here. So yeah, your volume was right around the average, so decent amount of volume considering where it could have been. And then the fall down was a pretty good amount of volume, which this is what set up the flag for a bear flag. This is the pole here. This is kind of what I watched today. When I had a moment, and I'll show you here. Let's dig into the 15-minute because it shows a little bit better. I don't know why this thing's acting up. All right, so you see this strong drop here. So that basically is your flagpole, and then you have this kind of consolidation, but yet it keeps touching this around this same point and then going down. But it's not creating any lower lows. It's actually creating higher lows, but yet no newer highs. So it's creating this wedge or this flag. And a lot of times we have a strong downtrend here, and you get this, and it keeps touching in the same area. A strong possibility for the short term, as I'm in a 15-minute chart, it's going to break down. And kind of the area I'm looking for it to break is, you see it here and it fell down. And this is kind of the way I do it. Some people go further, some people go halfway. I don't, just to be risk averse, I kind of just touch where it kind of where this next high is here, and then I bring it out, and where it breaks is where I'm looking. So that's what this line was for. I was looking to see what happened, and this thing is just all day today. Ever since that strong downtrend is kind of just bouncing up and creating this wedge, and I've been watching it and watching it and watching it, and just really wanted to get in somewhere up here so I can make money worth it. I'm also playing expiring options. This option I played is expiring tomorrow, so time decay is stepping in, and if I get in here and it just sits here, or if I get in here and it goes up, I can lose a decent amount of money very quickly. So you don't want to do that. You want to make sure the move is confirmed. So let's go into the 5 minute. This thing's still acting funny. So here is where I started getting really excited, because it did break. However, it didn't confirm. It ran back up, and then it just kind of sat here, and then finally it broke. And let's even go down to the minute so you can see it a little better. I apologize for why this chart keeps acting the way it does. So this is the line here that we're looking at. So you've seen where it dipped a little bit below, then it came back up, and then it had a strong push down. So this is where I didn't get in because I wanted to see what it would do. Usually we have a strong down. Sometimes it can come straight back up. Like here, you have a strong down and it's straight back up. So I wanted to see what this next minute candle would do, even though it would cost me some potential money, but that's okay. I want to make sure I make money, not lose money. So as this kind of set here, I waited until I seen it get red here. I realize now that we just basically, it's just kind of checking up just for a minute and may head lower, lower. So what I would do is when I got in here, that option was roughly 62. I got in at 63 cents here, and my stop was going to be if it went above this and closed above this candle here, and that would have put my option probably around 59 cents with the time decay. So you're only losing 4 to 5 cents per contract. So it's not too big of a loss, but you just hope it continues to fall, and luckily it did. It continued to fall, and I was watching volume, had a lot of volume pour in here, which you always wonder, is this the volume that people are selling on, or is it people loading up for a run? So I just kind of kept watch on it to see what would happen, and it never really made another green candle. So right now I'm basically looking for something that it closes higher than the previous candle. And so it got here. I about got out here, but I did not. The reason I did not, because it didn't really look bullish. It looked more like it was just sitting still and breathing. And as you watch this is the big indicator here, just 9 EMA. Just kind of kept an eye on it. If it ever pops above it, I'm out, but it never did. Then it had another good fall here, and then all hell broke loose and it continued to fall. And my out the whole time, as you've seen this line, that's where I was wanting it to go, which would have been around 285. Let me back up a little. So yeah, you see that was down here. So it's put me around 285.20, 285.10. But however, this was at 3:45. Market closes in 15 minutes. So what I did was thought usually a good area to get out is around this 50, the 75 cent mark, and the even dollar mark, and the 25 cent mark are usually areas of support and resistance. Just mentally, people set the stuff there, and that's exactly what happened. As soon as it fell down to 285.55, I got out here, and I didn't quite get the full 88 cent. I got out here at 83. So I was in this thing for approximately 10 minutes and made pretty decent money on it today. So lucked out here, but that's exactly what you want to look for, is when you see these bear flags or bull flags. Watch these things. Don't just guess and try to, well, I'll get in here and ride it to here and make money. Because if you noticed, especially if you're playing options, it don't always go back up there. And with time decay and these expiring options, if you'd have got in here and here, you're already you're losing money. So wait for some confirmation here, guys, and trade smart. All right. So as far as where the SPY is going long term, this is a short term trade. It's too early to call, as we're still just kind of sitting here flat and consolidating, which is a good thing, because the fact that it's had these, we're sitting at all-time highs, had these long wicks, it could have easily had a huge pullback. But news could change that anytime. But let's just come back tomorrow and see where it does. It looks like it has a potential of definitely touching 285 again, short term, and before it starts heading back north. But we'll have to come back to it tomorrow and see, and go from there. So guys, like I said, go ahead and hit me up on the Facebook platform so we can communicate. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to follow along if you're not subscribed already. Like the video if you liked it, and comment if you got any questions below. If you don't want to get on the Facebook platform, that's fine. Just leave your comments below in the comment section. So guys, I appreciate it, and I'll speak to you guys shortly as I'm about to do another video. Later.